I was asked to say a few words about Mike, and I'm honored to do so. I could say so many wonderful things about my brother and go on, and I will later to anyone who wants to hear it, but I want to be concise as Mike would like it. My brother Mike, an intelligent, creative thinker, an engineer, an adventurer, a man's man with a big heart. He explored this world and his life on his own terms and in his own way. He was always his best teacher and was never intimidated to learn something new or go it alone. In fact, when he retired, when many a man would pick up a golf club, Mike picked up a technical manual and taught himself to program and started a new web-based company. He was always curious and open to learning, but most importantly to him, Mike was a man of faith. In his last days, it was his faith that brought him peace. Personally, I owe a great deal of gratitude to Mike. Some of you may not know, but Mike changed the arc of my life in a very profound way when I followed him to California. He's my big brother. And when I came to visit and decided to stay, he sheltered and fed me. He even helped me acclimate, from shoveling snow in Chicago in December to wearing a t-shirt and fishing in San Francisco Bay on Christmas. Those are good times. The funny thing about that is that when he graduated from a civil engineering degree from the University of Illinois, he had an option from Bechtel Engineering. They had a job waiting for him in Pittsburgh and one waiting for him in San Francisco. Thank God he chose California. That's what got us here. He's the reason I'm here. I followed him and met my beautiful wife and had 3 beautiful daughters, became a 49ers Super Bowl fan, and spent many weekend afternoons fishing and enjoying Mike's favorite time of year with him. This time of year, fall. He loves fall. You know, I had a good fortune of speaking at my sister's service as well, and one thing I said about her, which I could say about every one of my brothers and sisters, they're all pretty cool. As a young boy, I remember looking through the windows of a basement on the south side of Chicago and watching my brother Mike walk right through a party, whisper something to the band, grab a microphone, and sing that Van Morrison song, Gloria, with gusto. He entered, sang, then just walked out, and everybody was left to wonder, who was that cool guy? None of us that were there to see it will ever forget it. He did a similar thing one day in San Francisco when I met him for a beer before he was to meet Diane. I never knew him to be a pool player, but he walked in, ran the table on me, and said, I got to go meet Diane, and he was out. Just like that, with all the confidence of a superhero. When he was given an opportunity to go to Saudi Arabia to work, many of his colleagues passed, but he saw an opportunity. After his work in Saudi, he went to London, bought an MG, and traveled all over Europe in it. He then had the car shipped back to the US. That was the 3rd coolest car that I knew him with. I still like the sky blue Buick Cutlass, 4 on the floor, black interior. He also had a convertible red Mustang that he let my sister Maria use top down for a high school football game. Did I mention his generosity? I also have a big appreciation for his other cool toys. The motorcycle he rode in college, and the racing catamarans he sailed. Mike was cool. I believe in angels. When my sister passed, my brother-in-law asked for a sign and saw a rare bird watching him. He was convinced that was my sister looking over him. Now, whenever a rare, beautiful red cardinal comes to visit us at my home in Tucson, my wife and I we've convinced ourselves that that's my sister stopping by for a visit. Who knows, right? But it's our belief, and I think it's beautiful. Right before Mike passed, my mother said she saw a bright light in the middle of the night in her living room. She was not afraid and went to go see it. When she got to the living room, it vanished. She's convinced it was Mike visiting her one more time to say goodbye. I believe in angels. I believe Mike is an angel, well-earned, well-deserved, and he'll always be here to watch over us. Thank you, Mike, for being a very cool, generous brother, the best father to your daughters, the best husband to your wonderful wife, and one of the best sons to your mother and father. Wink, wink. God bless you, Mike Landeros. Thank you.